Hi, this is Francisco Bijan from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about waking up your power, and the topic for this video is use your power wisely. If you check my channels, check my website vitalcoaching.com, you notice that I talk a lot about personal power. Basically, when you come to a coaching session and have spend an hour with me on the phone, the key quality that you get very often is extra power, is extra confidence, extra skills, but you can summarize this as extra power. So when you get extra power, it's super important to use that power wisely so that you don't hit walls, right? It's like any other form of energy. If you have money, if you have extra energy, extra life force, extra power, anything that you have extra, you want to start investing that into channels that really work. So you need to be very wise in the way you use your power. There are two key concepts with power. One of them is personal gain. Okay, you can do things out of your own little microcosm, right? And not think about the rest of the world. That's one way to go. You think about yourself and yourself only. You have a thought in mind and you go for it. Okay, this is called personal gain, and we are going to check if it's a good thing or a bad thing. The second way to look at it is the greater good. Imagine it around you. You know, you have the planet, you have the cosmos, the universe. Are your actions matching what's going on out there? Are they matching a long-term destiny line for the planet, for humankind, and for the rest of the universe? Okay, this is the greater good. So when your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your actions are really aligned with this greater good, we have a total synchronicity. Okay, this is very good because it shows that your actions are actually in tune with something which is vaster than yourself, and you combine your actions with these vaster forces, and that's exactly what we want to reach. Think about it that way. Imagine that when you are about to take action, you think for yourself, what would happen on this planet if millions of people were taking the action that I'm about to take now? Okay, before you take action, you think about that for yourself. What if millions of people were taking the action that I'm about to take now? Would this generate love, happiness, harmony, lots of good things on this planet, or would this mean trouble? Ask yourself that. And this is very often a way to select, to find out if your action is good, harmonized, synchronized, or if it's something which is based only on your own willpower, personal gain. You want to go for something which is just for yourself, but which is not going to benefit the greater community and the planet, humankind, nature, all these things. Okay, so why is it important to think of the greater good? Well, because the power that you are receiving, the force that you are receiving, all these good things that come into your life, they come from the greater good. They come from a reality which is vaster than yourself. Some of the things you feel like you are creating yourself, but let's look at it, seriously. What is the fraction of the process that go on in your body that you actually control? I mean, did you create your brain cells? Did you create your muscles? Did you create the vehicle that gives you the possibility to create thoughts or emotions? You realize that all these are gifts. Okay, these are things that are given to us, and we are lucky enough to be able to have some form of control or direction or possibility to influence what goes on in our systems. So when you receive all these things, the goal is to start taking action in a way which is synchronized, in a harmony or in synchronicity with what goes on out there, so that you start playing a role which is a positive role in the greater scheme of things. Okay, so it's essential that when you receive power, you use that power wisely and keep all these things in mind. It's essential because if you don't, it creates a mess. Most of the times, if you receive power and you start using that for destruction or negative in negative ways, then eventually it's going to hit the planet and the rest of us, and it's not a very good thing. So when I give your ideas to generate extra power, you need to add this dimension of wisdom. So what is abuse of power, for instance? When you look at it, what is it? Well, abuse of power means that when you receive that power, you use that against others or against the rest of humankind. And when you do that, eventually you get hit back. You realize that you stop evolving, you stop growing, because the forces that are sponsoring you stop sponsoring you. They stop feeding your needs. They stop actually feeding your life, because they realize, hey, you are working against this greater good. So think about this, use your power wisely, and especially use your controlling power wisely. It means that you want to use control first on yourself before before anything else. Don't use control on others. Take care, and bye-bye.